Hello everybody, I'm Red Hawk Black Sheep. Welcome to my channel. Come on in, put yourselves up a chair. Make sure you got yourself a cold and let's get started. We're back with the Himbo Empath multiclass for Scarlet Hollow, and we're going into episode 5. We saved Reese's mom. I did not let him kill her. I am mega super suspicious of both Sybil and Stella. Wayne, I had a chance to romance him, which was weird, but now I know that he's not a danger, I guess. Maybe he's the cat. I don't know. And I romanced Kanika because Kanika my goat. I also flirted with Dr. Kelly too because that's hilarious to me. Anyways. Where was I? 752, 712, yeah, right here. Continue. If this is my first time, it is recommended that I do a recap. No, I just did it. A lonely piano refrain echoes through your head as you sleep. Feels like it goes on forever, clumsy and uncertain of itself, stopping and starting at random. But as your dreams start to fade, you realize the music is following you to the waking world, continuing even as your mind resolidifies and banishes the last few remnants of your dreams. My babies! When it finally stops, you're startled by a sudden silence. You're awake now, cold and uncomfortable. Your muscles stiff and achy, your head still clouded with sleep. You realize there is a concerning lack of blanket and mattress. There is nothing beneath you but hard wooden floorboards, dusty and uneven. There's also weight on your chest and claws digging gently into your skin. Your heart skips a beat. You're greeted by two beady eyes staring down at you. With the twitching of your nose, the opossum that lives in your drawer. The other is crouched in the corner, eyeing you wearily. You are not in your room. Stand up and get your bearings. Excuse me, guys. I just ate. Sorry, I'm still like recovering. It was so good. Whew. All right, I got my protein in. We needed it. Powerful build, needs protein. I'm locked in. You stagger to your feet, disoriented and exhausted, your limbs heavy and your head swimming. You stumble slightly, swaying as you try to keep your balance in the oddly tilted room. The opossum clings to your shirt with tiny claws, holding on for dear life. You must be in the Forbidden Wing. And judging by the faint scent of death that still clings to the insides of your nostrils, you didn't find your way here by sleepwalking. You suspect a certain ghoulish veiled man had something to do with your relocation. The small opossum finally moves. It carefully makes its way down the length of your clothes, as if afraid you might notice it if it moves too quickly. God, they're so adorable. I love them. I wish I had speak with animals so I could talk to them, but that's not what we're choosing in the next build either. Sorry. It hastens quickly when you find solid ground, scurrying to the larger opossum in the corner. The two stare at you, not quite afraid, but clearly more wary now that you've risen to your full human height. Maybe they were watching over you as you slept, or maybe they were hoping you were lunch. Either way, you're both going your separate ways now. There are two doors out of the barren room. One is a normal doorway leading to what you assume to be a hallway. The other is a door that must have been hidden. The ruined state of the wallpaper has robbed it of its secrecy. Investigate the once hidden door. Try forcing my way through the door. Look through the door. It's your room. Hey. Okay, so from my closet leads into the Forbidden Wing. For you is a long hallway. Dust dances in the weak sunlight, beaming in through cracked glass. A tinge of mildew stings your nose, warning you away. Though there's nowhere else to run to now, An ornate entryway, its door long gone, breaks the monotony of the faded wallpaper. A staircase looms at the end. You can't help but notice the tracks leading down the grimy hallway. And you aren't supposed to see Wayne's unmistakable large boot prints among their number. Clearly the forbidden wing is only forbidden for some. Investigate the entryway. This place is nice. It seems like some kind of entertainment room, the sort you'd expect from a fancy rich people who wanted to show it off. Yeah. It would feel elegant if not for the massive crack that runs the entire length of the floor. The air stinks of mildew here. You can see why Tabitha didn't want you exploring these rooms. Large painting on the wall. From a distance, it looks like it might depict the town. Your eyesight isn't what it was just a few days ago, but you've learned to work around the degradation of your vision. A bookshelf, or rather, what's left of a bookshelf, hanging by a single rusted hinge. Its sagging shelves reveal some sunless space beyond, once hidden, now exposed by the rot of the house. Check the painting first. Fucking church. In commemoration of Enoch Scarlet, head of the Scarlet Hollow Landmark Revitalization Project. Let the past never be forgotten. Yeah, whatever, dork. Oh, yo! So this must be Enoch's room. This seems like the kind of room that a spooky old guy would have. Space is dark, its features barely illuminated by the faint light trickling in through the myriad of cracks and the holes in the wall. The wallpaper, a deep exquisite red, adds a blood-like glow to the dimness. The walls are lined with ornate display cabinets, some empty, some still presenting their antique treasures. Nestled between the cabinets, a single tall bookshelf remains standing, its occupants dustly but mostly intact. But all these are ornamental details. Your focus is strong on an expensive-looking antique desk in the center of the room. Yeah, all right. Open the top drawer. Yep, Enoch Scarlet. That makes sense. It's Teddy. Explore. Keen eye and powerful bill. Feel around for anything you might have missed. You slip a hand into the drill, feeling what would usually feel like solid oak top of a desk, but the space is clearly hollow. Your fingers marking a light knocking as the sound fumbles against wood. You tug at the molding. It cracks almost immediately, your grip too strong for the age-weakened wood. The hidden shelf tumbles out, its contents spilling into the otherwise unremarkable top drawer. It's a bundle of notes. Hey! All right. Scrawled on the first page is a design you find familiar. It's the stone from the pit and the mines. Its many-armed design scratched into the paper by an untrained hand. There are other drawings here, some of which you find just as familiar. The goat head carving from what was once the town hall, and the circle of figures from the clinic. There are notes scrawled in the margins around the designs, most either illegible or written in some language you don't understand. Just a few words stand out. Prosperity next to the stone hall from the mines. Dominion paired with the stone from town hall. Vitality next to the one from the clinic. The remaining captions seem to read Spirit, Bounty, and Throne, all attached to designs you don't recognize. Okay. Bottom drawer. Strange collection of glass vials. Let's check some of these vials. To Miss Maeve, I know it has been several years since my last visit, but I do hope you remember the young lad who used to find himself at your doorstep more than you probably would have liked. I write you now with the utmost. Yeah, let's keep reading. Miss Verena. Trouble with tea. Your presence requested. Verena. Know what you tried. Do not appreciate the attempt at subterfuge. Thought we both. Okay. Many seem unimportant. Just a listing at a time and place. You assume meetings between Enoch and whoever this Verena may have been. Before you know it, the drawer is empty. The floor is scattered with drained vials, the air stinking of wet rot. Alright. Follow the footprints down the hall. What, Cheesecake? Oh, Carolina. Reginald's best. Am I going to see what you look like under that little hood now? It takes you up a flight of stairs, the way down blocked by debris, and you find yourself on the third floor of the estate for the first time. There are more footprints leading down the hallway to the furthest door. There are much fainter tracks leading to the room in front of you, its door hidden behind a stack of boxes. They were also notably not made by boots. If you had to guess, they were assuming they were loafers or some kind of low heel. Move to boxes. The room is cold and empty. The large antique bed is made, its sheets ancient and dusty, but somehow still giving off the feel of tidiness, even with cobwebs stretched down between the corner of the four-poster frame. Search the closet. Kept things neat and orderly, or as neat and orderly as they could, considering the decaying state of the place. You can't help but notice the dresses look striking like the style Tabitha wears. You can imagine Pearl Ann sifting through old trunks of clothes, recycling moth-eaten vintage dress for her daughter, in place of buying anything new. The only thing hidden here besides box is a shoebox shoved off to one side. You pick it up. Child's side of overalls, striped shirt, small pair of trousers suspended attached. One of those little sailor suits boys from the 50s were always wearing. Lol. When you pull out the last shirt, a note is revealed, tucked away in the bottom of the box, in a protective plastic sleeve. It's scrawled in almost illegible handwriting, written in some thick brown watery ink that's caked with age. Mommy, I am in here and I love you. Your hands tremble. The note somehow making the tips of your finger dirty even between the plastic layer. Okay, let's check the desk. As you shift the paper, it quickly becomes clear to you whose room this is. There are stacks of bills and Edwardine's name filling nearly every drawer, and even once you manage to get past the first few layers of envelopes and trifold paper, you hit a permafrost of receipts. It seemed she was doing her best to be meticulous and hold on to any scrap of paper that might be possibly important. But when you reach the bottom of the drawer, you find something entirely different. Greeting cards, letters, small wrapped packages, some open, some sealed, crumpled into messy balls. You open one of the cards. Both pages are taken up by a handwritten note. Tabby, hope you're doing well. Not a day goes by that I don't miss you. Hope Pearl Ann treats you the best. You're to your best Christmas yet. I'm not sure what sort of doodads you're into these days, so I sent a little something to make you think of me. I made sure they were the best shells of the bunch. Not sure how rare any of them are, but they're awful pretty, and they've still got that beach smell. Make sure you put your ear to them. It doesn't compare to the real thing, but it comes close enough. And in case that makes you think me a cheapskate, I made sure to send a little cash too. You can get yourself something a little nicer than a glorified beach trash. Make sure you get Pearl Ann to take you to that nice toy store, because that's where I'd take you if I was there. If you get the time, I'd love to hear from you. I miss you so much, Tabby, and I'm always thinking of you. You can come out and visit me anytime. I know you've always wanted to see what it's like out east. I made sure to write the address on the back of this card, just in case you didn't know how to get a hold of me. Been missing you, my incredible, wonderful, amazing daughter. All my love, Dad. Aw. Happy birthday, Tabby. It's me again, your old dad. So, the big 2-0. I can't believe my daughter is such an adult. In my mind, you're still that bouncy little kid doing cartwheels on the front lawn, telling me what various sounds animals make, like you're the professor of animal sounds. Aw. I have no idea if you read these, but I'll keep writing them, even if sometimes it feels like I'm writing them to a ghost. I mean, we haven't spoken in almost 15 years. You're a whole human being now, and I have no idea what you're like. I like to think we get along, though. As always, my address is on the back, and I hope you'll decide to come and visit me one of these days. I've got a guest room all set up just in case. It's always ready for you, kid. I love you, and I always will, no matter who you turned out to be. Love, Dad. Yeah, fuck yeah, we pocket a few of these. We gotta give those to Tabby. What's in this middle room? Check the bookshelf. Lol. They just zoomed in on the same picture. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. That's funny. Pull out the children's art. If Daddy plays with me and Maribel, if my family goes to the zoo, if Mommy and Grandpa took to work, if me and Maribel and Mommy and Daddy and Grandpa have a picnic. Alexandra Scarlet. Aww. These are definitely kids' drawings. This is so funny. And sad. The last picture gives you pause. There's a new figure seemingly drawn behind a barrier. The girl sits on the other side, smiles, and their cartoon faces. The boy on the wall. Read a few. Reasons Mommy should take me and Maribel to the zoo. We have been very good girls and have not cried for a whole week. Maribel says elephants are so big and I would like to see them. I think it would be very fun and Mommy would have a good time. Aw. Alexandra. What an adorable kid. In a section that starts with the prompt, today I, Alexandra, continues with, talked to the boy on the wall. There he is again. Back to the hallway. This door was clearly meant to be hidden, but it's been left open. The room is starkly empty, save for a rug and a few candelabras. The lack of dusty old boxes and rotting antiques mark it as distinct from the rest of the cluttered, forgotten spaces you've explored. The curtains on the far side of the room catch your eye. Below them you can see the edge of a tiled section of floor, the smooth white porcelain contrast against the hard wood. Move that. Ah. Place for shower. There's a meat hook. Long dried blood. Reminds you of something you'd see in an abattoir. Oh yeah, that's fucking... Yeah, that's a good sign. Yeah, going in here is a fantastic idea, buddy. This was a prison cell. Everything about this place reeks of neglected humanity. The walls are covered in scratches. Legible words mixed with the nonsense of desperate clawing. The one window, set high in the far walls, fitted with thick pane of glass, as the iron bars just beyond wouldn't be able to hold enough prisoner. You can't help but notice the doll from your closet sits watching you from the bed. What, baby? I'm reading something spooky, okay? Property of Alexandra. Your eyes are drawn to the massive, almost letters dug into the wall, highlighted with whatever pigments were available. And then one final detail grabs you, a metallic glint from the doorknob. This is what you've been looking for. Yeah, obviously, Wayne's trying to fuck with me. Let me see what the music is. Save here. We're gonna find this piano player. The slope now dramatic. It's like walking down a hill, jagged remains of the floorboards jutting out like splintered trees. Oh, it's Wayne. Yes? I fed you already, baby. What do you want? Honey, I fed you. Wow. You're getting your sister going too. Stop it. Huh? Wayne stands from the bench, a battered big grand piano facing you. So now you've seen it, Red Hawk. He makes his way down the tilted floor towards you. A breeze passes by him, carrying with him the smell of the wound that is his body. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I trust you understand the implications of everything you've seen. If you aren't careful and you put your faith in the wrong people, things could go very, very wrong for you. How do I know you're the right person to trust? If you're still asking questions like that, I know there's nothing I can say that will convince you. But I will keep looking out for you, whether you trust me or not. Who lived in that last room? I did. I've been in that room a long, long time. Though my being free now is meaningless in the grand scheme of things, the town itself is enough of a prison that I might as well be stuck behind that door. But at least I'm free enough to warn you. I don't want to flirt with him. What was with the doll in that room? She liked it, so I liked it too. It was nice to see it again after so many years. Does Tabitha know about all this? Of course. Why do you think she invited you here? You say nothing. I've given you a glimpse into one of your possible futures. Whether you choose to believe it or not is up to you. But I urge you to consider and believing what your eyes have shown you. Your freedom's on the line. Look, I trust you, but I don't know what I'm supposed to make any of this. Good. Our enemies rely on keeping us divided. They know how much stronger we can be together. The witch holds some of the final pieces. Find her, pry them from her hands, and then everything should start falling into place. Unless you're already starting to forget about her. Memory is a disloyal thing, isn't it? Physical, easily manipulated. Something being missing from your head doesn't mean it's gone from the world. Who to trust? Who to trust? She deserves a chance to explain herself. I'm going to somebody I can trust. Why can't I choose? Where the fuck is Kanika? Yeah. Hey. Red Hawk, I have to talk to you. There's something going on, but I can't remember what. It has to do with Sybil and somebody else. Somebody that feels really important. And I feel like if I don't remember before it's too late, somebody's gonna... Never mind. It's stupid. It sounds crazy. He doesn't sound crazy, though. You feeling odd? Yeah, see? Sybil? Now I don't trust... Yeah, see? No, you're not crazy. There's something wrong, and it has to do with your family. I knew something was wrong, but I don't know what it is. Nothing happened. I woke up and everything was normal. I had cereal and Sybil was going somewhere with somebody. No, wait. A person was there too. I talked to them and then they left. And then I went out onto the street. But the office is closed for renovation, so I had to wait outside till it was done. This is how I felt when Dad died, but nobody's dead. Please make it stop. Why'd you come to me with this? I don't know. I guess I thought you might know something. Whatever. There's somebody missing, isn't there? Yeah, I think so. I feel so guilty. I think it's all my fault. There's this crazy old guy on the edge of town. You gotta find him. Julius. He's always coming around asking me these weird questions. I don't remember what he asked or what I said, but I feel like it's important, and he wrote it all down in a notebook. You gotta get him to show you that notebook. I'd go out there, but I can't think straight. Not right now. I need somebody to fix this for me. I don't want to feel like this anymore. Not again. I really didn't want to ask anybody for help. That's how bad it is, okay? Don't tell anybody what I said, though. I don't need people thinking I'm crazy. Yep, let's find it. It's my only choice. Lol. Good. You found your way. I knew you would eventually. You knew I'd come here? It's the loudest today. The town has shifted its attention in accordance, whether or not it realizes as much. And you're particularly susceptible. You gonna come with me? Unfortunately, I can't. Not this time. I only wanted to offer you some words of encouragement. I'm afraid that's all I can offer. I would much rather be by your side through this, but the witch is dangerous to me. Not to you. She can't hurt you in any way that matters, now that she's at her most vulnerable. Just be careful of the farmer. Hey, that's Bo's mom. And Dr. Kelly's here. Irma, what's going on? I got a page from the sheriff and nobody's here. Where are the cops? I called him on account of Bo missing, and Duke says the last he heard of Bo was to give Julius a piece of his mind. Once they got there, they went in with Duke. They being the sheriff and that white deputy. Quick, ask Bo if he's single. I got you, buddy. The one with the sunglasses? Then something happened and there was a gunshot and then this awful howling. Weren't like any creature I ever heard. That's when that other deputy, the blacky one, he ran in the door and shut the door behind him. Nobody's come out since. So everybody's inside. Starting to get concerned. I'm running out of folks to call for help. Wait, is that Red Hawk? What the hell is he doing here? You're aware this is a crime scene, right? And the cops are all missing? Their talking is just noise. Their words don't matter. There's a humming in your head, almost like a voice. One you can barely make out. But you know it'll be clear once you get to the stone. Oh, come on. Where do you think you're going? It's gonna be alright, Emma. We'll get your boys out of there, I promise. No! I don't know if this is the one. Sheriff Hogby dangles in the middle of the room, an axe attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life. Jesus! Don't move, Doc! This place is a damn death trap! Past the body, you can see giant pumpkin through the garage. Cracked open, its guts strewn across the floor, seeds dotted across the hardwood like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs. What the hell's going on here? Damn it, Derrickson! We don't need all these bodies to looking out for. Franklin already nearly got himself shot. Duke, come on. If you could refrain from any further interference with police activities. Without my interference, you two might have had 2 dead officers in your hands. Now, if you'll excuse me. Franklin, how's Bo? You got eyes on him? Yeah, he's breathing. We're trying to help. Avery's here. Is that Diner kid? I should have known you and Julius were conspiring. Haven't you? What'd you do to my boy? Everybody shut up, damn it. There's no signal in here. I'm gonna step outside. No one had better die while I'm gone. Are we stuck in here? What the hell are we supposed to do now? But you already know what to do. Approach that basement. You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson is trying to stop you, but he's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door and start to claw at the weird, fleshy veins blocking the way. They're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you below. Who the hell? So you tried to undermine me, witch? I should have known you'd try to find a way around the rules. You've trapped the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal before this gets any worse. Sorry. It's just unhappy. I didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I still have a plan to placate it. If it wants a less broken body, it can have one. Then we'll see how it feels. We'll see if it feels cheated enough to hold a grudge. It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Addie have the baby and your family can go back to normal. Happy, unburdened. I'll clean everything up. It can be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town. Manipulative hag. That's what you wanted all along, wasn't it? The whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to it. Well, I know better than to hand an ounce of power over to you, Verena. Hey. You're not dead, are you? Enoch fucked everyone over, even the witch. The witch? Sybil? She send you? She trick you into taking sides and all this? I should have known I probably wasn't the only one whose life she decided to fuck with. That all ends now. I'm in charge here and I'll get what I was promised. Hey man, calm down, it's all good. Oh no! No, not Bo. I know, no. Franklin sits in the corner, his expression icy and unreadable behind his glasses. And in the corner is Bo. Something attached to him, the source of the awful noise. It stutters with pain inhalations. Bo is still breathing, but he doesn't look well. Powerful build. You must have hit your head when you fell down here. This can't be real. Bo's the largest man you've ever seen. How could this happen to him? Red Hawk, we can't get to you. The door's sealed shut. How's Bo? How's my boy? Let's bring Red Hawk up to speed. Julius, he looks a little shell-shocked. Where do I fucking begin? Alright. So the witch, I caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing, and she offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. I always wanted to raise a boy of my own. God never saw fit to give me the chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice. Only it obviously didn't quite go the way it was supposed to. Calloway's interfered, just like always. Made it so I had to hatch him earlier than he was ready. He came out hungry. Too hungry for me to handle. He kept trying to get at me, so I had to hole up down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave. And it clogged up the drain, so I haven't been able to call that witch and get her to make things right. But I'm a man of preparedness. Figured I could wait it out until Bo decided to trespass. Guess he lost a tussle with my boy. Two of them wound up down here with me. That about sums it up. I guess in the end it's only fair. Son for a son. And birth ain't ever pretty, is it? It's not like doing it the old-fashioned way as all sunshine and roses. Just hope he ends up looking more like a person than when he's been cooking. I don't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that is a reason to shoot a cop. I didn't even hit you, you fucking pussy. It was self-defense. Castle doctrine. This guy is definitely a southerner. What the hell are you talking about down there? What are you doing to my boy Bo? Calm down, Calloway. Oh, sorry, this is him. We've got this situation under control. Just let us talk it through. They make us choose which son to keep. Easy choice. Avery, what the hell's going on down here? You don't have to answer, kid. I don't need my business being explained to every stranger who decides to pay me a visit. It's alright. It's okay. Red Hawk has been through a lot of this stuff lately. He must be an expert at this point. So Julius hatched a baby out of the pumpkin. That really big pumpkin? You probably saw it upstairs. And then he was stuck in the basement for a couple of days while it was upstairs crawling around looking for food. Unfortunately, Bo showed up. All I heard was some yelling and crashing up there, and then I wound up with this shit on my hands, so I called the kid to come help me sort it out. That's me. Julius thought my plant expertise would come in handy. I can't say it's been helpful, though. I feel like the baby is freaking out more than ever. Getting it out of Bo without killing him doesn't seem easy or possible. Would have been easier if everybody in town had decided to show up uninvited. Do you know how to contact her? The witch? Of course I fucking do. You think I'm some sort of idiot who makes a deal without some way to get out of it? Not my fault that things went to shit before I could call her up. Fact is, I tried. But the only means of contact I've got is that faucet over there. It's fed by natural spring water. That's her preferred method of communication, like her internet, I suppose. As you can see, it's currently out of order. My boy's got his meat all in there. We won't be getting out a drop out of that till he's calmed down. You'll have your witch as soon as this is all settled, so don't do anything stupid. None of you. Yell out to get him to stop. Avery, why exactly are you here? Well, Julius called me. I feel it might be pretty serious since he'd be missing. He's been missing from the diner a couple of days, so I came down. Kid knows about plant, and my boy is still technically a plant. Of course I called. Figured there might be some kind of solution. I don't know, giving the boy some less alive fertilizer. Avery, why'd you come up here so fast? What would a plant emergency even be? Some kind of overgrown poison ivy? I don't know. I just came because I figured it must be serious, especially since he hadn't come in for a couple of days. I guess I was worried about him. Doesn't seem like anybody else checks on him much, and I know what that's like. If I was in trouble and Winnie wasn't around, I don't know who I'd call. I don't even know who would pick up. Damn, now I feel kind of bad for not being friends with them earlier. Fuck. Well, we know that for next time. Family issue, huh? Maybe the boy doesn't have to die. Neither of them has to. Maybe you can share this burden with them together. What the hell are you even saying? He's saying we might be family E adjacent? Enough that we could maybe take the burden off of Bo, right? Family? You weren't even raised here. The hell would you know about being a Tremaine? As somebody who feels alone in a town where I pour coffee for nearly everybody every day, but most of them don't even bother to learn my name, probably more than anybody else around here, including your own cousins. What are you saying we should do? Let him do that to us. Move him off a Bo, see if he'll come willingly, and hopefully, two of us could manage it better than he can all on his own, especially since we're not fighting him every step of the way. Can't feel nice being attached to somebody who doesn't want you. Shouldn't he know he's coming into the world with people who care about him? Damn it, kid, you're making it sound all queer. Typical Southerner. Typical old Southerner. If you want to raise a kid right, you're going to have to soften up sometime, old man. He could kill us. Told you, he gets it. Jesus, fuck. This hurts. Sorry, buddy. It certainly looks painful, but no blood seeps from the wounds where the boy's greedy appendages have broken through, and not a drop going to waste. The boy, in contrast to the pain grimaces of Julius and Avery, seems to finally settle into comfort, falling into something like sleep between his donors. Sorry, Avery. You wanted your wish? Well, here she comes. Hurts. Somebody. Doctor. Jesus H. Christ. Duke, stay upstairs. Let me handle this. Like hell you will. That's my boy. That's my boy. He did that to. I'll kill you, Julius, you son of a bitch. Hell yeah, Bo. What the hell happened down here? Bo, can you hear me? Uh-huh. Am I getting a checkup? I better make some calls. Everybody stay with me. Hey, the basement is flooding. Am I the only one paying attention? What are you talking about? There's no water? Ginseng baby. cold and dark, and there are people screaming somewhere. You are the mother of a daughter, and your daughter has told you about her terrible dream. It's going to kill everyone. You're not the one who had the vision, not yet. It's only been described to you by the daughter you've been teaching, as your mother taught you. You're the only one who can stop it, Mother, but you won't be strong enough. Her words are heavy. The village is doomed, then? Of course I'll stop it. Don't worry so much, daughter. No. No, Mother. I've seen it. You'll try to stop it and you'll die. But there's another path. Take my power. I give it willingly. But I want you to be your own person. I can't do this to you. I can't lose you. You will lose me in any path but this. If we do nothing, we'll die with everyone else. If we flee, I'll have the weight of 1,000 lives on my shoulder. I couldn't live. I would be lost either way. This is the way it must be. All right. If that's the way it must be, then that's the way it must be. You accept your daughter's decision. She is not the child she once was, and there is a confidence in her that you have no choice but to respect. You take her back. Her power becomes yours. The flood does not come. The village is saved. And no one ever knows the sacrifice was made for their life. No one but you. You did the right thing, just like I did. Years have passed. You outlive everyone you know. You move on. You meet new people. You start a new life. You have another daughter. This time the vision is yours. The piece of your first daughter that lives in you now shows you what is coming. Rotting bodies in the street, the smell of sickness on the wind, church bells ringing for an endless parade of funerals, an entire city whose gates will never reopen, everyone inside the walls falling to plague. You are among their number. Your body no longer strong enough to even heal itself. You're not enough to stop it. Not as you are. There's another path, a narrow thread. If you were stronger, you could tug at it and unravel the tapestry of the future. Mother, what's wrong? Your daughter will never be as strong as you are, not after what you had to do, but she still carries in her some strength. Enough. Explain it to her as it was explained to you. You tell her what's coming. You explain what she has to give up. What you both have to give up. You love your daughter, after all. You will miss her, as you miss your first daughter. She is angry. Even when you try to explain that she will be a part of you, that she won't die, she cries and tries to run away from you. Fate is attempting to cut loose the thread. No, I made this decision once. I'm not going to do it again. Give up on the city. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, I knew not to trust the witch. I only drank the tea because it forced me to. Though no one knows the depth of what you have done over the years, you have not escaped notice. You find yourself in a capital, in a place whose name has changed too many times to count. A war is brewing. The eyes of those who hold fate in their hands are on you, their lips asking which threads to pull and which to cut. And the tapestry is once again revealed to you. The war rages and never stops raging. Bleeding that spans generations, children born to die. Decades of pain that leave a raw wound on the world. Or it ends before it even begins. The few die for the sake of the many. You can guide powerful hands to crush those that need crushing. If only you have more power of your own. You're gonna eat another daughter, you call your daughter to you. You raise them differently these days. The disquiet left by the reluctant daughter taught you a permanent lesson. They don't need convincing anymore. They are ready to return when you need them. It's obvious that she takes them. Okay, so she just keeps taking her daughters over and over again, and she's going to try to take Kanika. Even an ocean away, power finds you. A man with aspirations. Anyone can hold power here, you have discovered, if they're vicious enough to want it. The hunger in him senses the power in you, and for a time, you humor him. You allow him to give you a life of comfort, you and your daughter. You don't see a future where he ever grows more powerful than you can manage, not until the vision comes. A war like none the world has ever witnessed. A fledgling nation devoured in the nest. A man who sits on a throne where none was meant to be. The world under his cruel fist bowing to its crushing weight. The very ocean stained red by his influence. He's already on his way. You realize too late. You have been too close to see it. Your choices have already narrowed. The war is coming, whether you strike now or not. The loose threads sticking out from a mass of blood with you too weak to grasp it. Well, you have a daughter. You always have a daughter, until you don't. It's time to rest, aren't you tired? Of course you are, but the world needs you. You can't let it end like this. The part of you that your first daughter can't let back. Yep. She joins her sisters, as is her destiny, and you remove him from the world. The hole where he was is filled by lesser men, none of whom remember whose shoes they're stepping into, and none of whom can hope to command the way that he would have. Blood is spilled, less blood, but you still feel every drop. You hide yourself away from the world, you and your daughter. The visions still find you, but here they're small. Decisions simple. You make them all the same, helping where you can. A storm halted, a conflict settled, until one day, when you are shown a dark pit. Splintering wood, debris trapping everyone inside, bodies burning as the very rock catches fire. Children screaming as their flesh bubbles, and then silence as their lungs fill with smoke. You know the choice that lies in front of you. Not this time. You take your daughter's hand. You look her in the eyes. They're green like yours. You don't want to do it this time. You stare out over the hills together as a plume of smoke rises into the air. But you can't hear the distant screams from here. Sorry. You assume you will die one day, like everyone else. After all, you're long past due. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to know your grandchildren before you go. And then the man comes. And with him, a vision. He has already decided. He's bringing something here, something ravenous that doesn't belong, that has been pressing at the edges of your world, trying to find a way in. It has its way now, whether you help him or not. More of the thread you followed comes into focus, and for the first time, you follow it beyond your death. Disaster after disaster, crisis after crisis. Thousands of years of little cuts that you weren't there to mend. On and on it goes. Longer than you can ever hope to follow. Its toll eternal and incalculable. Calculable. That's a hard word, sorry. There's a new thread, too. If you're patient enough, if you're strong enough, when the moment finally comes, if you do everything right, You can devour this thing that sits outside the world, and it will give you so much power that you will never have to take a daughter again. You can fix as many things as you care to fix. Floods, plagues, wars, kings. You look into her green eyes so much like yours. But you did, yet. You take her back, as you have with every daughter, and you help the man. He's arrogant. He cheats the thing from another world in every way that he can. He wastes your time. There will have to be more daughters before the day comes that this will be over. But days and daughters come and go, and you are very patient. You have to be. If you're going to stop the hurt that would scar a world without you to be there to guide it. See, I knew that you couldn't be trusted. And now, here you are, on the cusp of the end, the final daughter. Redhawk, what are you doing here? Are you real? No, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a dream or not. Well, I'm glad I got the chance to see you before I got to go away. And before you say anything, I've already made my decision, so don't bother trying to talk me out of it. I saw your brother today. He didn't understand what was happening, but he was so upset about it. He's most of the reason I even found you. But he doesn't even like me that much. He always thought I was bossy and annoying. He was upset. It must be because he doesn't remember how much he hates me. If he did, he wouldn't feel that way. Everybody out there forgot you. It was like you didn't exist. You really do care about me, don't you? Yeah, that's such a sweet thought. But it's okay if you forget too. Once it's all said and done, I don't need to be remembered. What exactly is this she trying to prevent? Do you even know? That thing that Enoch brought, whatever it is, breaking out and causing havoc. And all those disasters my mom would be able to stop if she had the power for herself. I'm so much smaller than all that, but in this moment, I can be what stops it. I can be big enough. My life can be meaningful. Girl, your life's already meaningful. Do you really feel like you need to sacrifice yourself for your life to have meaning? Yeah. Too important. You're too important to me to do this. I can't let you do this. Your mom has dictated your whole life to you. Reject her just this once. That's the most important thing you can do. Yeah. Yeah, stand against her just once. She's not wrong. Even if this is dying, it's still for something that's so much bigger than me. I can't possibly justify living if it means so many other people are going to suffer. And we both saw her visions. They weren't lies. Right? She's never wanted you to be happy. Your happiness is inconvenient to her. Deny her and reach for what you want before you can't anymore. Everyone's better off without me. I would just disappoint you. Yeah, yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, let me punch this lady. I saw your son this morning. He was confused and miserable at all this. Do you even care? What's going to happen to him if you take Kanika? All that misery is temporary. As soon as this is done, we'll return to him, just in a different form than he's used to. We'll still be a family. We'll still love him. The question you should be asking yourself is what will happen if you stop this from finishing? Do you think Miles will be better off coming with a broken family in a town where everyone stays trapped? Let him be free to have a future, Red Hawk. Yeah, yeah. Skeleton Key BS, yeah, yeah. Did you know I was going to wind up here? Just throw a wrench into your plans? I did see this as a possibility. No, inevitability, I suppose. I'd hoped it would be all over before you could find me. I know it can be unpleasant to watch. I'd hoped to spare you even if I knew in my heart that all the worthwhile roads you walk bring you right here before I could finish my work. But your being here only throws a wrench into things if you're unable to grasp the weight of what you're about to do. So ask as many questions you need. No, I want to punch you in the face. You've already made up your mind. Lol. You weren't expecting that, were you? You don't know what you're doing. Kanika, please, you understand? You understand how important this is? I don't think I do. Lol. I only think you wanted me to understand. You didn't let me think any differently. Lol. No, there wasn't. But she wanted me to ask a million questions and give her the time to do that. So, Action Man says, no. I wish it let me punch her in the face. No, come back! Lol. Tulip, Janie? Oh god, the fucking pastor? Really? Oh my god. This is the end of episode 5. Only one major content update remains until the story reaches its conclusion. The final chapters. Don't worry, Chimera. I'll kill this one. Die for 1,000,000,000 years. Alright. $18.37. Literally a second faster? Yes, I shot him. I shot him before you could do anything. Alright. I want to go back to the morning. And instead of spending all that time with Wayne, I want to see if I can go out sooner and meet my cousin. Actually, it was... right here, maybe? Oh, god damn it, I just saved over it. Fuck. And we saved it twice, it's fine. Oh, damn, this is the full episode. Fuck me. Okay, well. The possums. Stand up and get my bearing. Love you guys, sorry. Okay. I called out, I yelled, maybe. Hmm. Maybe if I can get out of here a little faster. I don't care about the painting. Examine the desk. Open the drawers. Open the top drawer. Keen eye, powerful build. Go back to the hallway. I gotta get the stuff out of Pearl Ann's room. Or out of Edwardine's room. Take these to give them to Tabby. Return to the hallway. Skip all this other stuff. I didn't click approach the window, damn it. This is the ship for the abattoir. I'm gonna skip past Wayne this time after this part. See if I can get out fast enough to catch Tab. Time to get out of here. Damn. Tabitha deserves a chance to explain herself. What did I choose here? Oh, I'm going to somebody I can trust. Yeah, let's go to Tabitha. Say knock knock while I open the door. Knock knock! She's got the gun, hell yeah. Wayne kidnapped me in my sleep, Tabitha. He dragged me off to the Forbidden Wing, and I found some things there. He what? What that? You shouldn't trust it. You shouldn't trust anything that thing tries to tell you. What'd you see? What poison did he try to give you away? I found these letters from your dad. There's a lot more. Years worth. He wanted me to visit? Yeah. Neither of us should trust any of the Scarlets who came before us. Yeah. I'm not trying to manipulate you, girl. Damn it. You're pissing me off. Girl, you're making me so mad right now. Sorry, I'm reading this so fast. I'm she's making me really mad. Why are you covering for him? Do you really want to continue the legacy she fucking left behind, dude? You don't carry this weight like I do. I gave up a fucking decade of my life. Whatever you have planned for me, what if you just didn't do it? Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. Damn, I should have saved sooner. Alright, let's try again. Okay, now I know I have time to search around in here. So let's get everything proper this time. Thank you, possums. I love you. I know I can't get out. Continue deeper into the Forbidden Wing. I'm gonna check the painting. Go in here. I have time to do all this now. go through all this. Go back to the hallway. Do the closet first. Pocket those to give to Tabitha. Check the children's drawings. You're done here, return. I want to check the window this time. Head back into the room. Abattoir. We'll talk to Wayne this time. Come back in here and talk to Wayne. What's with all the dramatics? Isn't this a little theatrical? There were things you needed to see. I doubt you would have been interested in a private guided tour, not when I'm the one who'd be giving it. And once I'd helped you find what you needed to find, I wanted you to choose to come to me, to know you were truly open to a conversation. Who lived in that last room? I did. Does Tabitha know about all this? She didn't know me then. It's different now. We bonded. Do you think a flimsy bond formed over the course of a week will be enough to stop the generations of expectations and duties that have fallen on Tabitha's shoulders? Do you want to bet your freedom on that bond? Tabitha will always be a Scarlet. What do you mean the town is a prison? I can't leave. No one really can. As it stands now, Scarlet Hollow doesn't like letting it go of any of its prisoners. They may be able to cross the town line, but not without paying a price. That could be changed, though. It wasn't always this way, and it was never meant to be. We can put an end to it. How do I know you're the person to trust? If you're still asking questions like that, I know there's nothing I can do that will convince you. I'll keep looking out for you, whether you trust me or not. We need to call somebody about this. Trust me when I say they wouldn't be able to help. The forces at work in Scarlet Hollow run deep. There's no one person they can arrest, no group of people they can blame and do away with. It's beyond the realm of the flesh. But I know how to fix everything. I know how to keep you safe. For as long as you live. I trust you, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with any of this. Good, good. Our enemies rely on keeping us divided. Alright. Separate save. Right here. Tabitha deserves a chance to explain herself. Maybe there's an explanation for what I've witnessed. Knock, knock. I'm not psychic. You know that, right? I can't just magically know what you're thinking by looking at you. I know about the family secrets, Tabitha. It's time for us to finally talk. I think those stone carvings we've been finding are part of some sort of curse or ritual, or both. You sound scared. You don't have to be. We can face it together. Wayne seemed to think. Wayne seems to think you're planning on locking me in there. She's gonna shoot me in my back. Okay, so she didn't shoot me in my back. That's good. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay, so opening with that one right away isn't good. Okay. It doesn't give me a chance to attack her with my powerful body. Let's try this again. Yeah, neither of us should trust any of the Scarlets that came before us. Okay, it doesn't seem like she's going to shoot me in my back. I don't get to talk to Miles this time. No can do, Tabaroonie. No can do, Tabaroonie. Never call me that again. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, I want to try to see... We're going to save over that. I want to try to see if I can get Avery out of this time. We saw this. This guy's dead. This isn't the sunglasses guy like I thought earlier. Tabitha's with me this time. Who the hell? Yeah, we see that again. Hey. I think I broke something. Yeah, my ribs. Did you have to wear such heavy boots? I have to find the witch. Find the witch. Alright. Tabitha's here this time. You can't see her because she's behind my head. You said you've been down here since Wednesday. Why didn't you call anybody until now? Avery, what the hell is going on here? You don't need to threaten anybody. Let's just talk, okay? We have to stop him again. He's your son. Shouldn't he be attached to you? Parenting is about sacrifice, Julius. Oh, Avery, don't take it on for him. Alright, good. I got Avery out of it this time. Julius summoned this thing. Julius can handle it himself. Oh, yeah, it's gonna kill him. Damn. Yeah, I managed to save Avery. Avery's gonna take care of the baby. Alright, this time me and Tabitha are in here. I don't have any choice here. Yeah, she does this shit over and over again. Yeah, then she raises daughters over and over again that are ready to be taken back. Tabitha is here this time. No, you ain't giving up either. Yes. Yeah, I have a better idea. Is the only way my story gets a happy ending? Yeah, I don't think so. God damn it. You easily drag your forward. Easily drag your cousin forward. Alright, let me see if I can do this. This is the one that's gonna... Okay. This is the one that's gonna crack her, I think. Sybil, why? Tabitha, why are you on Sybil's side? I guess it's because I haven't spent enough time with her throughout the game. I feel like she was supposed to be on my side here. That still didn't feel quite right. What am I missing? I feel like something I say here is supposed to have Tabitha join my side, but I don't know what it is. Oh. Okay. Hey, all right. Oh, cut it out. Come on, Tabitha, you're supposed to be helping me out here. God damn it, Tabitha, stop fucking trying to stop me. I think that's the way we're gonna go, but I feel like Tabitha is supposed to be fucking helping me here. I feel like I'm just not saying the correct line of things. Kiss her in front of my cousin. Hell yeah. I can't say that because that's going to trip my cousin out. You know what? Let's say it. Fuck it. Tabitha. No matter what I do, my cousin tries to fucking stop me. I'm gonna keep my save here. This is so frustrating. I feel like there's some. Maybe I just haven't, throughout the game, bonded with Tabitha enough for her to have my back there. Okay. It's okay. For my first playthrough, I don't think I did terribly, but we shall see. Let me go ahead and end my recording. Thank you.